Give it up for my guy, Yogi Jawn. Hey. Man, that's too high.
A little too high.
I don't know. I thought you was too tall.
Right.
Kill that shit, bro.
What's up? How's everybody doing? We feeling good? I'm a little nervous. It's kind of weird being up here. For everybody who's been up here, y'all know everybody get a little tension, right? We all get like this feeling here and there that like we doubt ourselves, right? Even though we're doing what we're doing, we still doubt while we're doing it. Like, sometimes I don't even really feel like a poet. Poets, they just seem to have this way with words, like they're fencing with one hand and with the other joyously juggling nouns and verbs. Undoubtedly, this doubt leaves me feeling disturbed. Because penning provocative, potent poems probably packed my mind with insecurities about my mental package. So I started packing, stacking paraphrases. I created pyramids of persuasion, parading around in a pompous parallel universe of my own self-image. A me versus me scrimmage in an invisible bloody battle to the death. But everyone loves a poet, right? Everyone loves a poet, but like, how many know where his or her art derives from, comes alive from, what drives them to keep poetically professing where they learned the lessons that got you thinking they're a wise one? You like the show. You like the bravado, the cadence, the feeling, the fragrance, the je ne sais quoi, the meticulous patience. Everyone loves a poet here to enjoy the moment while I'm left to go home with the indifferences. They be like, he different. While I'm sentenced to these sentences, till my venting becomes artful vintage, privileged phrases fill this penning page's pilgrimage. How many poetical fans fancy a fictitious framework of free thinking? I father franchises of focus as I'm fornicating with my word fiddling, but that might just be a skin I'm wearing like Fortnite. Because if I'm forthright in my own life, I don't feel so cunning. No one sees the facetious faculty facilitating my faith. The falsettos, crescendos, decrescendos of their feverish, frequent face-offs, you just see a smiling flight attendant. Not the alcoholic captain flying into the storm and safely landing. Here's the recipe. Look at yourself naked in the mirror and tell yourself, invest in me. That's just the bare necessities. The sickly little boy nestled in me is usually pretending to be half man, half amazing. I know he's sick. Because chasing perfection is a disease birthed by cancerous insecurities and self-inflicted mental hazing. I'm wasting away in worry. My mind is filthy. Too dirty to be faithful, to find myself able to stand in my own light and shine. Frequently, I find myself in my mind's cashier waiting in line to pay for freedom, but I keep coming up short. Life taught me life is a sport and everything has a cost, but they'll tell you it's free to be dumb when really it's the most expensive amount you'll ever pay for a subscription. Because it'll cost you your soul in increments of your spirit. I know you hear it, but I still don't feel like a poet. So I fake it. So everyone can love me. So when I can't seem to love myself, I put my need for love into ear-pleasing art, making people my mirrors so I can see myself in a positive light's vibes and I can fall in love with me through their eyes. The funny thing is, I act like I don't like flowers when I almost need them to survive. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for this art, this spark, This deadly pen inking inkwells of let's get right to the heart of it, the part of it where I make the marks melt. On my EKG, writing some shit that's heartfelt, really. Shit is just a cloak of counterfeit confidence. I can find the confirmation of my limitations for all to see is two-facedness. The rapper and the poet in me, maybe I'm trying to prove myself and it's driving me psychotic. Pushed me to push this pen like narcotics, so every time I write, whether it's hypnotic or erotic, it's gonna feel like I'm shitting on myself like I just had a colonic, because I realize my light is just like my favorite childhood toy. It's kaleidoscopic. And as I refract and reflect, maybe I'm not a poet, and maybe thinking I'm not is exactly what's pushing me to try harder to not foster a silicone silhouette, but be silly enough to erect a posture that's ingrown. And maybe, just maybe, that's a great reason to have imposter's syndrome. I appreciate y'all. This is my second time up here. You can follow me at Yogi Jawn, YOGIJAWN. I'm a yoga teacher in schools, and I'm a poet. Come holler at me.